Welcome, everybody. Trainwreck Podcast, episode 38. We kind of went up the count a little bit this week because we put out 3 episodes for you guys. And so now it's like, oh, damn, we're way closer to 50 than we were just last Sunday. But I'm joined by Drew. Zach may or may not join us later. We'll see. And my Dallas Cowboys got the living stuffing beat out of them by the Buffalo Bills. Trying not to swear within the first minute of the podcast. But yeah, they got the crap beat out. Damn it. They got destroyed by Buffalo. And we're probably about to go get bent over by the Miami Dolphins tomorrow.
I mean, that game was honestly a 50-50 in my
Cowboys
opinion.
And Bills?
Yeah. Because the
Did
Bills
you see the score?
I mean, no, not really. I didn't really watch the game.
It was 31-10.
I mean, I also saw it could go both ways, to be honest.
Yeah, like before the game, I was thinking, I thought Buffalo was going to win, but I thought it was going to be like a 24-21 kind of game, you know, because Buffalo can't lose another game. If they lose, their season's pretty much done. So I thought Buffalo was going to win because they had everything to lose, and Dallas had already clinched the playoff spot. So I was like, and so whenever it got announced that Dallas clinched the playoff spot, I was like, okay, Buffalo's definitely winning. But if Dallas can at least make it look respectable against a pretty good offense, you know, that has a bunch of weapons, yeah, we'll look. Yeah, I'll be fine with that even if we lose.
Man, that Jonathan Hankins injury is a lot more important than I realized.
Ain't that the fucking truth? I think his contract's up after this year. Jerry, go ahead and start working on an extension, buddy, because Mozzie Smith, our first round pick, he fucking sucks.
I don't know. He just didn't look really good as an interior D lineman. That's weird to say because, like, the Zach Wilson pick we got, he looked way better as a D tackle than a D end.
Really?
He was actually getting pressures and actually stuffing and run.
See, the problem I have with Mozzie Smith is he's 20, he's like 22, 23, and the dude just does not look physically fit. And it's like,
I don't think he just fits your guy's scheme. I think it's just an overall bad pick.
Yeah. Like,
if
think
he was like a Pittsburgh Steelers or another 3-4, like a 3-4 DN, I think he'd be fine.
I think he would actually be pretty good on the Raiders. But we really should have
Graham defensive line scheme, probably not. But at the same time, maybe.
But we really should have had Lawrence Armstrong in there over him because you got Oso Digizua, who's one of the best defensive tackles in the entire NFL, and Lawrence Armstrong is just freakishly strong.
Yeah.
So that's what they should have done. And, I mean, James Cook ran all over us. And then Josh Allen really didn't have to do much. And, of course, with him not doing much, Gabe Davis didn't do much.
About Miami Dolphins, they have a really good interior offensive line. Their center's actually kind of solid, or guards are. The guards can make some plays.
Yeah, and then Mostert and Devon A-Chain, whatever the hell his name is. They're both really good.
Yeah,
especially
fantasy wet dreams.
Yeah. Yeah, you're welcome, you motherfucker. I traded you Mostert before the beginning of the season.
What was it? The Mostert for Brandon Cooks?
Think so. Which, I mean, Cooks is a good contributor, but Mostert's also got 20 touchdowns.
Yeah, he's been averaging like 20 points per game.
Yeah. Are you in the championship, or is that next week?
It's next week. I'm going up against Trevor. I think I might lose.
Really?
Yeah.
I think I'm
Trevor's
playing for
fantasy line. That was really good this week.
I'm playing for 7th place, I think, and I'm going against the guy who won the league last year.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, Austin. And let's see how he's got 33 points right now, but I don't have anyone that's played.
I might have a chance to win. It's going to be really close.
because he's got Pittsburgh's kicker and Austin Eckler.
If
So he's got.
if I could beat Trevor, I can guarantee you I'll win.
You'll face, because I think he'll probably end up coming down to you and James probably. James's team is freaking stacked though.
James already lost.
Oh, he did. Oh wait, no,
Trevor beat
Zach's. Yeah, the other playoff game is Zach and either his dad or his stepdad.
or whoever Hog's father is.
Yeah. If it ends up being you and Zach, we're doing an episode and all you guys are doing, we're doing it like a UFC press conference. Like,
Ooh,
I'll
yeah,
be
that'd be cool.
I'll be Dana White. You two have to show up in suits. One of you has to play Conor McGregor, whichever one of you can do an Irish accent better. And you're just like, your wife is in me DMs.
Your wife sent me DMs, bro.
And then you turn around and go, who the fuck is that guy? That's the best line ever from McGregor. Yeah, I think the biggest thing for you is, man, you got to hope that Mahomes does good against the Raiders.
I had to choice here, Mahomes or Brock Purdy against Baltimore. I like the Mahomes pick better.
Yeah. Speaking of Brock Purdy against Baltimore, Monday night, Christmas Day, there will be a live stream on my channel of me doing play-by-play for the Ravens and 49ers game because, God, I am super excited for this game. So I figure we'll do a live stream of it. Plus, I think it'll be pretty beneficial for my channel because I don't think a lot of people are going to be streaming on Christmas Day. So, yeah, live stream, 7:30 Central Time. Yeah, watch the Ravens 49ers game with me. It's going to be a good one.
Yeah, it might be a pretty good game.
Yeah, Drew, if you and Zach want to join me and be like fellow commentators for the game, the more the merrier.
I'll let you know.
All right, we'll just have to make sure we're all synced up on, like, no one's one play ahead, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at Trevor's team right now, like, because Baker could probably have a bad game against Jacksonville.
Maybe.
So you got, let's see,
James
Rice.
Cook's not really cooking right now.
I mean, he just had that huge game against. Right now in the game right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, 9 carries, 40 yards. Is it in the second quarter or are they in the third yet?
They're in the third.
Yeah.
They might go a little pass heavy.
Only thing I'd be worried about is Rice for Kansas City.
I know.
I'd put DK Metcalf in there over him.
You know what? You're right.
I know Rice is projected for more, but it's also the fucking Chiefs receivers, you know.
You're right. You're right. You know what? I'll take that advice. If I lose, it's on you.
Hey, I'm just saying.
I don't know, but I really like that David Njoku against the Houston Texans.
Him and Joe Flacco seem like they got a good connection. I know Flacco's reverting back to his 2012 form. Watch the Browns win the fucking Super Bowl with Joe Flacco. You know how crazy that'd be?
That'd be fucking hilarious. They paid Bill Cosby almost $300 million just for Joe Flacco to win the Super Bowl.
Yeah. I don't want the Browns to win the Super Bowl, but God, that would, just for the memes alone. I mean, I'll tell you what, there'll be so many shorts on my channel about it.
Like Ruby Hoster, yeah, I guarantee he's gonna have a good game against Dallas. David Montgomery, I can see it. Him having a good game against Minnesota, even like that very stingy ass Brian Flores defense.
Mm-hmm.
Mike Evans might ball out. DK Metcalf, now I think about it, might just destroy the Tennessee Titans.
Mm-hmm.
Like in the Joe Mixon pick, I have still solid.
And then hopefully the Seahawks will get Geno Smith back because
I don't
I
know.
think
Drew Long played pretty good.
you know how freaking happy I was. That game was phenomenal. That game
Looks like
was
Geno's on the starting line, so he might start.
yeah. I don't because he was a game time decision for the last game, so I feel like he's more healthy now than he was on Monday. I actually think JSN and Tyler Lockett are going to be the real keys to victory in that game.
That Titans defense is like old.
Yeah. Plus, they got rid of their best player with Kevin Byard.
Yeah.
But what about the Raiders? Oh, you guys haven't even played since the 63-point game, huh?
No, we haven't.
Oh, damn. So you guys are going to be well rested against Kansas City.
That's the thing. Like, it's gonna be a game. It's gonna be a good game.
It's on
If it wasn't
Christmas Day,
the
too.
Bengals and 49ers, that might be the game of the week, in my opinion.
What other game?
The Bengals and 49ers. If it wasn't for them facing off this week, it'd probably been the game of the week.
The Bengals played the Steelers.
Not Bengals. I'm sorry, Ravens and fucking
Ravens.
49ers.
Because I was
Yeah.
say the
That's how much I pay
Bengals.
attention to the Ravens.
Yeah, I say because the Bengals just got their shit pushed in by Pittsburgh about 2 hours ago.
I mean, how? Fucking is Mason Rudolph just fucking
Browning.
lights out?
Jake Browning threw 3 interceptions. That's why.
Man,
I mean, Rudolph played a
bad.
really
I was
good
rooting
game
for him,
too. But yeah, it was more Jake Browning playing like shit than Mason Rudolph. I mean, Rudolph played really good, 17 of 27, 290 yards and 2 touchdowns, both of them to George Pickens. And Najee Harris actually had a pretty decent game too, 19 carries, 78 yards, 4.1 yards a carry. But the Bengals, they got no help from their rushing attack at all. Mixon had a terrible game.
It's that Steelers D, man. Their offense might suck, but that defense is no joke.
I know. Let's look. Let's see how many sacks. They only got 3 sacks, huh? Let's see. So now TJ Watt has 16. So it looks like he's going to run away with. He might get 20 again, and if he does, he'll be the first player ever to get 20 sacks 3 times.
That's crazy to think about.
Let's see, because he's got 16 right now. Who is Pittsburgh's remaining schedule? Do they play any bad offensive lines? The Seahawks and the Ravens.
Seahawks.
Yeah, I'm looking to see how many sacks they've given up. Let's see, they gave up 6 to San Francisco. Yeah. Yeah, TJ Watt, if he can get like 3 or 2, maybe. And then Lamar Jackson, runs into a bunch of sacks too.
They have given up 34 sacks this season. So he might at least probably get 2 that game.
Yeah. And like I said, then Lamar Jackson, he always runs into him, so he's got a good shot at getting that record. That'd be insane. And TJ Watt's still in like his 20s, I think.
Yeah,
he's like 20.
He's a freak of nature.
Yeah, he's 29. He won't be 30 until October of next year.
And he already hit his 100 mark, I believe.
He's at 94 right now.
Oh, he's at 94.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, 94 and a half. But that's still crazy. He's like already like close to it.
He has a good shot at breaking the all-time record, which is 200.
He might pass his brother at least.
Yeah, he's better than his brother. I think he's better than JJ.
Yeah.
Because, see, JJ has 114. So TJ's already catching up to him.
And JJ was fucking good when he was playing.
Yeah. The only problem with like both of them is injuries. That's the only thing that derailed both their like. Otherwise, they'd probably be way higher on the sack total if they weren't injured all the time.
Yeah.
Also, in other sports news, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander for the Oklahoma City Thunder has now scored 30 points in 19 of 26 games this season. And I said it on the solo show that I released today on Saturday, December 23rd, that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, I think, should be in the MVP voting ahead of Joel Embiid. Because the Thunder right now, they're second in the West. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is playing phenomenal. And I mean, for a team that everyone was like, oh, they'll be towards the bottom of the West, now they're at the top of the West, you know?
Oh, yeah.
And
We love to see Oklahoma teams win.
Yeah. I know we're going to keep them until 2050. We got approved for a new arena, which I can't wait for because the Paycom Center fucking sucks.
It does. The Chesapeake Center.
It's Paycom now.
Oh. I was doing about Chesapeake.
Yeah, no, they Paycom bought the naming rights to it. Yeah, it fucking sucks. Like
I think the BOK Center is way better than that.
And it fits more people too. BOK Center fits more people, which doesn't make sense considering a professional team doesn't play in fucking Tulsa, you know? But like the
just Paycom minor league hockey players.
Yeah. But like the Paycom Center, like you seriously have like this much room between your foot and the chair in front of you. And like for you, there is no room
in there.
Mm-hmm. And it's really like fucking dark and shit in there too. Like it's not well lit. The only thing that's like cool is the concourse area because they have it like decked out in thunder shit.
Yeah.
But like parking fucking sucks. The seats are uncomfortable.
Parking in Oklahoma City just sucks in general.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, especially if you're down there in Bricktown, we're right next to the arena.
Yeah.
Unless you want to pay like $60 to fucking park.
You ain't going nowhere, brother.
Yeah, so I'm excited for them to get a new arena. And like I said, if it means we're gonna hold on to them for another 27 years, I mean, hell, hopefully by then we'll have a few championship banners hung up. I think the Thunder actually are more likely to win a championship sooner than the Cowboys.
Yeah. I don't know. I can see it, but like the recent Cowboys team, you might win it sooner than later.
I don't see us getting past San Francisco this year, and I don't know what pieces San Francisco is going to lose in the offseason,
See, here's the thing. If like Debo, Ayuk, George Kittle, or CMC goes down injury, their offense is fucked. But except for you guys, if like one of your wide receivers or Jake Ferguson or Tony Pollard goes down, you're still okay.
Yeah, the only person we'd be fucked with is Dak if he got hurt.
Yeah, but he's pretty healthy and solid.
Yeah. I'm looking, so like the biggest free agent for the 49ers is going to be Chase Young. It's like Chase Young hasn't even really done anything since he got to San Francisco.
I think they're just going to resign him as a one-year prove-it deal.
Yeah. Say he's got 5 tackles for the season and 2 sacks.
It's not that bad return investment so far. How short of a season for the Cats was 49ers.
Hmm. Let's see how.
But the big thing is how he'll show up for the playoffs for them. That would determine
Yeah.
his contract as a prove-it deal or a good old extension.
But Drew, do you want to go ahead and get into your? I don't know if it's illegal yet. Your story.
I won't say names. I would call the main character W. It's for his protection. So me, W, and the group of friends, we start our little venture in the Hard Rock. We got a couple Jackson Cokes, and I sent Cody a little selfie of W. So keep in mind, the good majority of these people are my associates, so they're experiencing the other side, Drew, not the manager. But anyways, we got a few drinks in, kind of like a little pregame before our little venture downtown. So yeah, and don't worry, viewers, I wasn't driving. I make sure they took me there. So we
I
went
wasn't
down.
there to be. I wasn't there to be your chauffeur.
No, I made one of my associates do it. But anyways, we went downtown. We started in an Irish pub. I forgot his name, but fucking good service, by the way. Highly recommend. Had a couple of tequila shots and Guinness, and a lot more tequila shots after that. And playing some weird like sliding deal on the board, some like Irish drinking game.
Was it McNally's?
I think so.
Hmm.
I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention. I was like, woo, drinks!
Freaking hanging out the window. You're pulling your shirt up, going, "Throw me some beads." It's like it's not Mardi Gras. I don't fucking care.
Yeah. Have a couple tequila shots, vodka, Guinness. Yeah.
Guinness tastes like shit.
Man, Guinness is alright.
I mean, I think if I'd get used to it, I'd like it. But after I turned 21, that was the first beer I had was Guinness because I always heard people talk about it, and so I was like, I'm gonna get a Guinness, and I bought a whole 6-pack and drank one and threw the rest away.
It helps you had like a fruity drink beforehand.
See, someone told me Guinness and steak is a good combo, and I could see that.
It is a good combo. Should try it. So yeah, that's our first bar. Then we went across the street to like this little club bar mix. That's when I met the rest of the boys.
Mm-hmm.
And this is where my fucking I love Dill's beanie almost got me laid. So this fucking girl across the bar noticed my beanie. He's like, "Oh my god, I love your beanie." He's like, "Can we take a selfie?" I was like, "Oh yeah, sure, hell yeah."
Mm-hmm.
Took
Nice.
his stuff. He's like, "Hey, gotta get your numbers." "Oh, I'm sorry, I have a boyfriend." Like, bruh, no shot.
No, Drew, do you tell? Let me tell you what you do in that situation. All right, you looking at me?
Yeah, I'm looking at you.
When she says, "I have a boyfriend," you say, "Well, I have a goldfish." And when she looks at you confused and goes, "What?" you say, "I'm sorry. I thought we were talking about shit that doesn't matter." There you go. Use that next time.
Nah, she
And then for
bought me a drink though, so it didn't end
that's
too
even
badly.
that was even more of a green light.
So we had a Jaeger bomb together. We called it good. Me and W had 2 Jaeger bombs after that. And this is where I started feeling it, brother. That's where I started feeling myself.
Yeah.
This is where the little homosexual comes out. I was like, W, you fucking cute as hell, dog. The beard of yours maybe act up. But anyways, we were all fun and games, and We went to the next bar, like a little bit down the street. They had these fucking. They had this tacos I set out, fucking dry ass fucking tacos. Like you could pick up the little soft tortilla. It's not soft anymore. It's more fucking frisbee. I was like, bro, I'm not eating that shit. Like one of my friends fucking broke it in half and looked like a fucking chip. And fucking me, it's like drier in the Sahara Desert. He's like, nah, fuck that. Give me some fucking tequila, dog. We got more tequila shots and a little cute black girl. I looked at her right the eyes like, you give me what I want. She gave me like this fucking orange juice mix. He's like, yeah, you know me.
That sounds good. Sounds really
Dude,
good,
vodka and
actually.
orange juice. It's an undefeated combo, brother.
I've heard that actually. Actually, I've tried it and it was pretty good. My friend Katie made it for me once, and I was like, because at first I was like, "There's no way in hell I'm gonna like this," and it was actually way better than I thought it was gonna be.
Okay, and so we left the bar, but beforehand, one of my fucking friends and my associate fucking took their fucking gallon of barbecue sauce and left the door. And fucking, we're walking down the street while he's carrying his fucking barbecue sauce. Gives it to a homeless lady. And fucking, she was all fucking confused, like, oh, thank you. And this fucking drug stupid. Oh, you're welcome. That should help you. Like, dude, you're drunk. Leave her alone. And we all agree, he's like, oh man, I wish we get some food. Oh man, my fucking pizza sounds good right now. So we tried to go to like the little Chicago pizza place, but they were closed. So we went across the street to like the donut shop. God, the best fucking donuts I ever had.
Was it Hertz Donuts?
Yeah, I think so. Her donut shop in downtown.
Yeah, that's Hertz because Andolini's is right across from it.
Yeah, so yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I had the Rice Krispie donut and the fucking Butterfinger donut. Oh,
Yeah, their donuts are pretty fucking
not
good.
Rice Krispie, Fruity Pebbles. Sorry, Fruity Pebble donut.
Rice Krispie actually sounds better. But yeah, Hertz Donuts, if you guys have one in town, I recommend them. They're expensive as fuck, but I went there. Excuse me. I went there. Remember that snowstorm we had last year in January?
Yeah.
Well, there was a WWE Monday Night Raw show. It was the Raw after the Royal Rumble, actually. And I went to that show. And I was like, well, shit, I'm not going to try to drive home after the show ends because everyone's leaving and the roads were still like ice because it snowed that fucking day. And so I was like, I'm just going to wait this out. I'm like, well, what can I do to like kill time? So I walked from the BOK Center to Hertz Donuts and got some donuts and coffee and just, killed like an hour and a half there. And the donuts were freaking good.
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
All right, so get back to the story. So the guy, gave the barbecue sauce to the lady. He wasn't finished his donut, but we wanted to go, so he go over and eat his donut. We walk right by the lady again. He looks like, I'm sorry, man, but this fucking donut's so good. Like, leave her alone. So we went to another bar, grabbed a couple more drinks, then left. Keep in mind, this fucker with a donut again. He saw a fucking a piece of window that was like tilted on the wall. This motherfucker drop kicks it, fucking breaks the window. Like, oh yeah! And him and W saw a fucking chain hanging up off the building. He's like, oh yeah, let me fucking like buy our stars and fucking just start swinging on it. And these fuckers act like fucking bunch of monkeys and grabbing the fucking chain to swing on it. I was like, oh my god. So we got done doing that. And so across the street, they're building a new hotel. And these fuckers like, oh, you want to go fucking break into it? It's like, no, dude, that's fucking stupid. Okay, I'm going to go to. Right, scissors and fucking walking towards it. You hear fucking sirens going. I'm not sorry, police sirens going off. Oh shit! Maybe it's a bad idea. Like, no fucking shit, you bunch of dumbasses.
Oh God.
Like, okay, we guys want to eat. I was like, fucking IHOP, man, sounds busting right now.
Mm-hmm.
So we all got in the cars. We went down to Broken Arrow, go to the IHOPs right across the Lowe's.
Mm-hmm.
Or me, the classic chicken fried steak combo with the eggs and pancakes, all that.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't care. I was fucking drunk enough. Like wherever fucking they give me, I'll eat it. The poor guy, man. He was dealing with 10 drunk people. He just looked like a fucking stressed out parent. It's like, you guys are okay? You guys are okay? I was like, yeah. Yeah,
Say that.
they got our food. It was man, it's the fucking best thing ever, man. Just fucking just chowing out on that shit. We give him a pretty good tip because he would fucking have to deal with us.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's the end of the story.
That's what happened like a month ago when I went to IHOP with Nathan, Bailey, and Christian. Is like I feel so bad for this lady because I didn't even really drink anything. I was just hanging out with them. And so I was like, oh, I'm gonna leave her, and we weren't even being like dicks or anything. I think she could just tell that we were all a little lit up or anything. We were actually really fucking cool to her.
Yeah,
but
that's how we were too to the guy.
I still left her like $15, I think.
I think we left the guy like 30. We all pitched in for him.
Yeah. Well, like I left $15, and I don't know what they all tipped, but I'm pretty sure they all tipped. I'm pretty sure that lady made like $50 just off tips off of us. I remember though there was a table behind us. Meanwhile, we were there at like 2 a.m. Yeah. And there was a table behind us, like 2 tables back, and it was a older couple with another older couple, and I have no idea what the fuck they were talking about, but you hear the old lady go, yeah, she had a dick for a nose, and Bailey was in the middle of talking, and me, Nathan, Christian overheard that old lady, and we fucking all busted out laughing at the same time, and Bailey's looking at us like we're so confused. Like, dude, it was so fucking funny. Like, she's like, why are you guys laughing? And none of us can stop laughing to tell her. And God, it was so fucking funny. I just want to know the context of that conversation where she's like, yeah, she had a dick for a nose. I mean, there's no way they didn't hear us either because we all fucking like laughed at the same time. But it's also like this lady was talking loud in an IHOP, old people just talk loud in general.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, that was a really good night, and then we went and looked at Christmas lights in the rich neighborhoods, and it was a shitload of fun. I love looking at Christmas lights, dude. That's the thing that sucks right now about not driving is not going and looking at them,
Especially down like in BA and all that.
Mm-hmm. Like at Rama and all that.
Yeah.
I mean, I like the ones we have in town that have the snowflakes on the power poles, and then, in like the middle of town, they got that big ass tree right next to the Mexican restaurant and all that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like that I think is actually really cool, especially for here.
It's gotten better here recently.
Yeah.
Because back then, the town just did not give a fuck.
Yeah. I mean, heck, they really decorated the Blue Well this year. They put freaking Santa sleigh
behind
them.
Actually looks pretty cool over there.
Yeah. But out in Inola, they really go all out too. They put a giant freaking tree in the middle of like the main, like the busiest part of the road. It kind of acts as like a stop sign. I'm waiting for the day that someone doesn't pay attention and is like texting on their phone and they just go through that light and knock that tree over. And oh, that person's gonna be fucked because the police station's right next to it.
Man, that I know it's like a one road town. You just go one main road, and that's pretty much it. That's all you get in that town.
I want to live out there though. If they could just get decent internet out there, I'd live out there because it's away from everybody, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, heck, dude, like in our neighborhood, fuck, like my sleep schedule is all fucked up right now since I haven't been working, and you know the pills and stuff they make me fall asleep, so my sleep schedule is completely fucked. So I've been up till like 6 in the morning.
Shit, dude.
Yeah, it doesn't help. I've also, you know, recorded podcasts and done live streams in the middle of the night either.
I know one time I was like going to bed around 12, but like it notified me you was going live. I was like, oh, that's what he's doing.
Yeah. But I was in here playing video games and I just heard a bump, 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 bump. Somebody just stomping down the road, and it was a girl, and she was like yelling at somebody. It wasn't like a help me, it was more like pissed off, you know? So I was like, what the fuck?
Should be like, bitch, people try to sleep here.
Well, dude, I was in my room, and so I turned on the camera, you know, looked at my phone, see if I could see anything, and I was like, well, fuck, I ain't going outside because I'm on fucking crutches. What the fuck am I gonna do? But I was just like, but it was at like 4:40 in the morning, and then
sounds about right.
And then like 2 nights ago, I could hear people outside talking at like about 4 in the morning, actually, and it wasn't my neighbors because she has a pretty distinct voice. So I'm like, it's not her. And so that one I actually got on my crutches and I just kind of went out on the porch just to look, you know. And I didn't see anyone out there, but I was like, something's fucking weird here. And then 2 straight nights at like 1:30 in the morning, a fire truck came past with its lights on. So I'm like, this neighborhood had... What was that?
Probably someone ODing.
Yeah. So I'm like, this neighborhood after like fucking 1 is just fucking crazy.
Dude, for real. All you gotta do is pull up a lawn chair, Spockhorn. It'll entertain you.
I remember one time actually I did that. There was like a bunch of cop cars, an ambulance, a fire truck, like right at that corner where they just put that new stop sign on my street, you know. And
by the way, fuck that stop sign. It's like the most useless stop sign I ever seen in my life.
You're telling me I didn't even know it was there until my grandma told me I ran it, and I was like, when the fuck they put that there?
Whoever suggested that fucking stop sign, fuck you.
It's probably because the house 2 houses down from mine, they got like 6 kids and they're fucking retarded and don't look before they go out on the street with their fucking bikes. So they probably bitched to the city to put that stop sign in. Because their kids can't afford to get any more stupid by getting brain damaged by getting hit by a fucking car.
Probably damaged the car more than the kid.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, the dude who lives across the street from me, he was just sitting on the back of his truck bed looking down, and I had just got home from work, I think, and everyone in my house was like already asleep and all that. So I was like, fuck yeah, I went and grabbed a 4-pack of High Noons out of the fridge. Yeah. And I took a lawn chair out there and I put it at the edge of the driveway, and I was like, here, you want one? I threw him a High Noon and we just sat out there watching, seeing what was going on. But we were just out there watching it, and I was just like, all right, see what's going on. And I mean, nothing good happened, but
Oh shucks.
yeah. But I mean, hell, it's better than when they were next door once a fucking month. They haven't been over at that house in long ass time, actually. Dude, what else has been going on? Any gaming news you want to talk about?
Um, not really. Just nothing really been interesting coming out. Really.
Yeah, it's all been dominated by GTA 6.
Yeah, I mean, I've been playing Cyberpunk. It's been pretty fun.
Mm. I need to get a new game to play.
Play
I was
Cyberpunk.
play. I might, if it's on sale on Xbox, I'll buy it.
It was on sale for Steam, and it was well worth the money.
Me and Steam don't get along. Like I've tried to use it on my computer, and most of the time I can't get games to load. I finally got one game to load on it.
Really?
And you know what game that was?
What?
American Trucking Simulator.
Hell yeah, brother!
I downloaded the demo. I didn't buy the game, but I saw that they actually released a DLC for it, and it has Tulsa in it.
Yeah, I have 300 hours in that goddamn game.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, dude,
Best game ever.
I fucking suck at driving in that game. But I downloaded the demo just because I wanted to check it out, since I have so much free time. And I was like, if I like it, I'll buy it, and then I'll buy the Oklahoma DLC because I want to play that. And I suck at fucking driving on it. And plus,
What you doing, mouse and keyboard?
yeah.
You can hook up your controller to your computer.
See, I was gonna do. Well, I was gonna do that, but my controller's a wired one, and it's fucked up, so I have to wrap the wire around a shitload of times. Yeah, I need to get a new. That's actually probably what my grandparents are gonna get me for Christmas is a new controller. And so, yeah, that's the thing. Actually,
I use a PS5 controller, but I mainly drive on mouse and keyboard.
Yeah, I'll re-download it when I have a new controller. But I've slammed this controller so many times that it's just fucked up now, like it's completely missing a bumper right here.
Dude, I could tell. That thing has been through forward and back.
Yeah, you can see it's not even right here. There's some other scuff marks like right here. The paint's starting to come off. Like I've thrown this thing so many times. You know how many people probably think I have anger issues?
Probably a lot.
Yeah. Dude, the amount of controllers I've broken, it's got to be.
Funked on it because of Call of Duty.
Madden is my main culprit. But actually,
if I could count on top of my head, probably 15 controllers because of Call of Duty.
The bumper actually came out playing Battlefield, actually.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, the right bumper popped out when I was playing Battlefield one day. I honestly I don't think I've thrown a controller since then. Because I haven't played Madden really in a while, and most of the games I play now don't piss me off. But like Madden fucking infuriates me.
I don't know, like I can see why Madden it's not really like a skill based game. It's more of just fucking luck.
Yeah. It's more like when you have like a hot streak and then like so you get on like playing and you're like, oh, I'm gonna have a great game,
Yeah.
And then you get your ass whooped. That's the worst. Dude, then Naruto or Boruto actually, 2 Blue Vortex Chapter 5 came out. I haven't read it yet, but I heard really good things about it. Kishimoto is not missed with this reboot of Boruto. It's been fucking good.
I might have to get Boruto another chance.
Read the manga, don't watch the anime.
I might. Because the anime fucking sucked.
Yeah, that's all I hear is that the anime is shit, but the manga is incredible. And
It feels like a goddamn cartoon when you're watching it. It's like, ew.
speaking of anime, Yu-Gi-Oh! All the Yu-Gi-Ohs are going to be leaving Hulu. I talked about this on the last podcast that was published, the solo show, but yeah, all the Yu-Gi-Ohs are leaving Hulu.
Are you serious?
Yeah, January 1st, they're gone. I think the only one that's going to be left is Sevens.
That's fucking stupid.
Yeah, so I'm wondering where. So, like the OG Yu-Gi-Oh is on Netflix. I don't think the rest of them are. So I'm wondering if maybe Netflix is gonna add the rest of them, or the main rumor I was hearing was Disney Plus. But I don't really, because I know like
Maybe not. Because I think Cartoon Network had the rights for Yu-Gi-Oh.
they did originally, but now the new like English dub for Yu-Gi-Oh is airing on Disney XD.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might be right then.
Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Sevens is on Disney Plus right now, or Disney Now, which I think is just their website. But yeah, it's on Disney XD.
Yu-Gi-Oh! XD, Disney XD. That's maybe a coincidence. I was.
But yeah, I'm looking. The only Yu-Gi-Oh that's on Netflix right now is the original. Yeah, so we got. And see, I was in the middle of rewatching GX, and I'm like, I ain't gonna finish that in freaking 8 days.
Yeah. Like, I was thinking about rewatching 5Ds, but now since they're gonna be on Hulu, it's like, never mind.
Well, I think the whole first season of 5Ds is on YouTube. The like Dark Signers arc and all that. Let me look, and part 2 is on there actually. So all of Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds is on YouTube already. It's on the official Yu-Gi-Oh! Channel. Yeah, 5Ds is my favorite of all the Yu-Gi-Ohs.
I loved it because it was so goddamn unique.
Yeah, but then I think Yusei's probably the. It's hard to put him above Yugi, but Yusei's one of the best main characters in Yu-Gi-Oh!
I mean, he can't ever be Yugi because he's the OG. But if
Yeah.
Yugi was in the picture, oh god, for days he'd be like the number one.
Yeah, and they have really interesting side characters too, like Akiza and Crow, and even Jack's pretty interesting, you know.
Yeah.
And so, like last night, I did that stream playing Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Tag Force 3. And, I mean, I was getting into that game kind of, but there's only like Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds has way more interesting characters than GX does to me. So I just downloaded Tag Force 4, which is the first 5Ds one.
Yeah.
Which that game revolves around the Dark Signers arc, so I'm gonna play that actually after we get done recording, because I was playing a little bit before, but then we had to record, and I can't. I tell you what, doing that stream last night, it's hard to think of like strategies and talk at the same time. Like there was times I'd catch myself like, man, I haven't talked in like 30 seconds. Fucking say something. But it's also like in my head, it's like I'm thinking of a strategy right now.
Yeah.
But I'm glad I got this emulator downloaded, and I was glad I actually did like a gaming stream on my channel, because for it being 2 in the morning, I got 10 people in there. I think that's pretty fucking good.
I have an emulator downloaded too, and here and there I've been playing like Emerald, Diamond, Pearl, Platinum.
Oh, you got a DS emulator?
A DS and a Game Boy one.
Let's see, I have a DS. Actually, in my little box, you can't see it, but I have a box of crap over there. Like, I have 2 fans in there. I have my DS in there, and some other stuff in there. And when I was last on leave from work when I had surgery on my back, I broke out that DS and played Pokemon Diamond over again. And because I was out of work for 3 months, I put over 200 hours in that game in 3 months.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, Platinum, Diamond, Pearl, Emerald, Leaf Green,
send me the
Pokemon Gold and Silver.
send me the website for that so I can download it, because that's the thing now. Like I had the DS, but the games now are so fucking expensive. The ones that are like classics,
Yeah.
Like before it got remastered, Pokemon Diamond and Pearl was going for like over $200, and then it got remastered, and that brought down the value of it. But yeah, send me if they have a version to download for Mac. Send it to me.
Yeah, they should. Here, I'll send it to you real quick.
Okay, thank you. Because I'll play all the fucking Pokemon games. Like, I've never been a big fan of the Pokemon anime, but their video games are fucking incredible.
I'm the exact opposite. I was a fucking fanboy of Pokemon anime.
See, and I've never gotten into the card game either.
I mainly just collected the cards, not actually like battling shit. Like I still have my collection.
Yeah, see, I still have. Well, actually, I got rid of most of my Yu-Gi-Oh cards, but I still have 2 decks, and my main one actually is in this protector right here. It sits in my desk at all times.
Yeah, I got 2 different binders. One like for all my shiny Yu-Gi-Ohs, and the other is like my regular cards.
Some of these cards are so fucking old, though. I've had them forever. You can see how beat up they are.
That one.
Yeah, Majestic Star Dragon. I've had this one for like 13 years, I think. Let me find Wing Karibo. Actually, I think I
have Wing Karibo.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That one I got in like 2005.
Shit, dude.
Yeah. So I've had some of these cards for almost 20 years. A lot of them are actually in pretty good shape, actually. I mean, this one's my baby right here.
Stardust.
Yeah, Stardust Dragon. I mean, hell, that's what my fucking channel's named after. That and Shooting Star Dragon.
I have like a 15-year-old Cyber Sky Dragon.
Really?
Yeah.
I got the God cards around here somewhere. I can't remember where. They're not in my main deck.
I have the God cards for original Yu-Gi-Oh. Oh shit! I need to get the ones for GX. I have 2 or 3.
The divine ones or whatever.
Yeah, the divine gods. I want to get the fucking Loki, Zeus, and Odin from 5Ds. I definitely want to get the Exodia pieces too.
Yeah, the Nordic gods from 5Ds are fucking beasts.
They're so underrated. I heard people shit on them. I heard people shit on them like, dude, they're so fucking cool. Dude, I had so much like Blue Eyes and Cyber and Dragons and Cyber Dragons are shinies. It's not even funny.
Yeah, I got a Blue Eyes over here. That one I don't have in my deck. I don't use high level monsters in my deck. I use more low level ones to build up for synchro summons.
Yeah, I have like a dedicated Blue Eyes deck.
But this was back in the day when people played Yu-Gi-Oh like a fucking man. Now,
none of these fucking solid judgment, fucking hand traps with liberals.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't fucking do it anymore. I just collect now. Like the Noble Knights set is so fucking cool. You ever seen the Noble Knights?
Yeah.
I have a shit ton of them. I saw they were on clearance like back when COVID hit on Walmart. Like, oh yeah, I'll buy a fuck ton of these.
I got into collecting the cards again in like 2020, and at like Walmart they have like these giant like plastic cube ones that they were in. God, those things were impossible to open.
Dude, for
Like
real.
I bought one and it took me over a week to figure out how to open it. And like my girlfriend at the time was like, she tried to open it and she like ripped her fucking nails off because she's like, oh, I'll fucking open it. And I was like, okay, try, and ripped a fucking nail off. And I'm like, how the fuck are we gonna get in this open? And I set it on the desk right over here that my TV's on, and I told her, I'm like,
Yeah.
go grab me a hammer. And I grabbed a hammer. I hit it once and it didn't crack. And so that fucking made me mad. And I just went boom and destroyed the motherfucker. And it like shattered into pieces like all over my room.
So yeah, that's my next on the hunt, getting the Exodia pieces. And
Mm.
try to find the Odin, Loki, and Thor for a relatively
Actually,
good price.
a lot of these cards I ended up ordering off Amazon and they would just come in like envelopes, you know?
Yeah. Amazon has a really fucking good Yu-Gi-Oh cards, surprisingly.
Yeah. Because like
Like I was looking at them the other day, I was like, fuck, I better stop before I spend an ungodly amount.
it might be in my other deck actually. Here, let me grab it real quick. Yeah, but yeah, in this deck is where I got the God cards. Got
The anniversary one?
yeah,
Yeah, I did too.
and then
Like that's
there
just
was
like there's one I had like for like 15 years and like a much better condition one.
and maybe I don't have this card anymore. I can't find it, but it was a Dragon Knight Draco Quiz.
Storm Ragnarok. Okay, that's what it's called.
I bought that one off Amazon, and I thought it was in this deck because this is pretty much a dragon deck. Because this one I have like two blue eyes. Actually, I have three blue eyes in this deck, and then it's mainly like a dragon slash trap card deck. I'll have to look around see if I can find the Dragonite Draco Quiz. I mean, hell, these cards now on Amazon are fucking expensive, dude. It used to be you could get them for like 60 cents back in my day.
Back
And
in my day.
now look at this junk Synchron goes for like $2. I'm like, I'm pretty sure I bought that for like 70 cents.
Do you watch like Yu-Gi-Oh competitive?
Every now and again, like it'll pop up on my timeline.
I don't know, show on Amazon. Like try to search up like Ash Blossom and see the price of that.
Let me go for here real quick. Is my screen still showing?
No.
Okay. Ash Blossom. Says it's $335 right now. It's actually on sale.
335 and 625 for a shiny. 789 for the alternative version. Like yeah, that's part of like the main deck ones.
I wonder how much. Majestic Star Dragon. One of them goes for almost $700 or for $700.
Oh my god! So the card Max C, it's part of being competitive right now. Its lowest prices right now is $26.37.
Jesus.
So what this card does, so every time your opponent special summons a card, you get draw a card.
I wonder if there's there's gotta be some dark magicians that are fucking expensive. Hell, the blue eyes. The same blue eyes.
Blue eyes is fucking expensive.
Yeah, this one
It was
goes
expensive for me.
Yeah, this one right here is $46. Fuck.
Blue eyes is a fucking expensive ass deck to build.
Hell, I always said if I go broke, I'd sell my Funkos. Hell, I might sell my cards.
Sell to the right person, yeah.
Hell, I actually got to use my cards a couple months ago. I played Trevor's brother. Actually, we dueled like twice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It was, dude, that was so much fucking fun, actually. Ooh, Chargers are up by 1 with 3:40 left. Buffalo has the ball.
My second screen has the fantasy going.
I'm actually
I
going to
don't
put it
know.
on.
James Cook is not having a good game, so I might have a chance to win.
I say I'm going to get going on Peacock. Let me know if it lags at all. Like, if my voice
Trevor
starts
watches, I'm sorry in the future if I win or not.
Yeah.
Because my team versus his team cannot fuck up once for him to win.
Yeah.
It looks like James Cook is fucking up.
They're reviewing something right now. I don't have the
Was like a
volume going.
4-1 review.
I think so. I can't really see. Looks like they're trying to see if this dude's knee is down. I think it's Gabe Davis, who is on my fucking bench because he sucked for weeks and now he's having a great game tonight. Fuck you.
No, not really.
He's got a touchdown.
Davis. Never mind. Who's like a Chargers Davis? Never mind. Really? Yeah, Gabe Davis is having 23 points so far.
Yeah.
Stephon
Fucking
Diggs,
bitch.
shit. Jesus.
Davis hasn't really done anything lately.
He thinks he's been like a drama bitch.
I think he's out of Buffalo. Unless they win the Super Bowl, I think he's out of Buffalo after this year. I could see him either going to Kansas City or Dallas.
Holy shit.
What?
The Chargers kicker has 21 points so far.
I think he's been most of their offense. Dicker the kicker.
Digger the kicker.
Yeah. By the way, I don't really feel like doing predictions. Do you?
No, I mean, if you don't want to, we don't have to.
I say Zach's not here anyway, so I don't really keep track of him when he's not here. Plus, there's already been fucking 5 games played. Yeah, Dicker, 5 field goals and 1 extra point. Rookie numbers compared to Brandon Aubrey, if I say so myself.
Who's the Chargers coach now?
It was like their linebacker coach or something like that. They didn't give it to Kellen Moore, which I thought was kind of shocking. I'm looking at his name right now. Yeah, Giff Smith, who actually used to be on the Cowboys. Actually, he was
Hey, coach, outside line. Yep, he's a linebacker coach. You're right.
or no, actually, I thought he was on the Cowboys. Maybe not. But yeah, I read about that because I thought they were going to give it to Kellen Moore.
He was a Tennessee Titan, then San Diego, then Los Angeles Charger.
So he's been in the Chargers organization for
a while.
7 years. Damn.
And since 2016.
So that means he's survived a few coaching changes. Because let's see, it was what? Brandon Staley.
He went from Georgia Tech, Buffalo Bills, when they drafted Geno Smith and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Tennessee, and San Diego, and now Los Angeles Chargers.
So let's see, that means he survived. He survived Brandon Staley, Anthony Lynn, and Mike McCoy. So he's survived 3 coaching changes.
Oh my god, I forgot about Mike McCoy.
Wasn't he with the Raiders?
No, I think so. I knew
I know.
It was a guaranteed win.
Oh wait, no, he came from the Broncos because he was their offensive coordinator when they won the Super Bowl. And it's like, yeah,
that's right.
It's like, of course, he fucking looked good with Peyton Manning as his quarterback. Right now, he's the quarterback's coach in Jacksonville, which also tells me he fucking sucks because Trevor Lawrence fucking sucks.
That's what I'm saying. Coaches shouldn't have a full guarantee contract.
Yeah.
Even these positional coaches.
Oh, Cook just got stopped for a 3-yard loss. It's going to be 3rd and
Yes.
10. We're under the 2-minute warning now, and the Chargers are out of timeouts. So Buffalo
Are
can run
Chargers
one more.
about to do the Charger thing?
Yeah, because Buffalo can run one more play, call a timeout, and there's only going to be like 40 seconds left.
Are they
So
over
by
the
the time
50?
they're at the they're at the 13-yard line.
No shit.
Yeah. Yeah, so Allen's going to run it up the middle here. He's down with 1:10 left, so that means it'll be about 30 seconds when they can call a timeout. And so, barring what the field goal takes, the Chargers are probably going to get this ball back with about 27 seconds. Unless Tyler Bass misses it. And if he does, the city of Buffalo is going to have him assassinated.
Imagine. That's the thing I'll actually fear is a pissed off Buffalo fan.
Mm-hmm. They just line up like 10 tables and throw you through every one of them.
You want to say there's convicted felons for Raiders fans? Like, you motherfuckers see those Buffalo fans?
Yeah.
Those motherfuckers done time over there.
I was watching Tom Grossi's. I've been watching that 30 and 30 thing he did because I've been needing shit to watch, And I mean, my favorite one he did was the one in Dallas, obviously. But the one he did in Buffalo where he jumped through the table, God, that was fucking. And it wasn't like a wooden table like in WWE. It was a freaking like plastic one, like the ones they sell at Walmart. Those white ones.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he jumped through that and he fucked his elbow up. It was bad. He said his arm hurt for like the rest of the trip. I'm like, I can definitely see it. All right, so 31 seconds left. Bass lines up to kick it, and he gets it right down the middle. So Buffalo will take the lead 24-22 with 28 seconds left, but there's a flag down. We'll see who it's on. It's on the Chargers. Looks like it was offsides. Doesn't look like it's going to affect much.
Yeah, everyone's going to decline the penalty and let the game roll out.
Because it wasn't enough for a first down. This is a little preview, guys, for Monday. Yeah, it's going to be enforced on the kickoff. Let's see if Easton Stick has it.
Yeah, it isn't that bad. 22-31, 207 for Tutty.
Yeah. I mean, the Chargers have had, a week and a half off since, because the last game they played.
25 yards.
The last game they played was that Raiders game.
We fucked up Easton Stick in that game.
Yeah, he got his ass whooped. I mean, he got sacked. It was basically like the inverse of when you guys played them the first time and O'Connell got his ass whooped. Speaking of getting their ass whooped, freaking Cowboys, they need to rebuild their offensive line so fucking bad. And it looks like Zach Martin's going to be out for this Miami game. And say Dak Prescott's already been sacked more this year.
Martin's like one of those guards I always respected, but here recently he's been showing his age.
Yeah. All right, so 23 seconds left. The Bills, they did a squib kick, so that forced the Chargers to return it. So that ran some time off the clock. So 23 seconds left. No timeouts for the Chargers. It's going to be from, this probably is so stupid for people that since it's not live when they hear it, from the 30-yard line, Stick drops back, and he is sacked back at the 20-yard line. Now, are the Chargers just going to spike it, or are they going to go? They're going to spike it with Nope. They're going to go for it. This is going to be the final play. Stick. Barring a defensive foul. 1 second left. 3rd and 19 from their own 20. I don't think this dude can throw it 80 yards. Dude, if it would have been 13 seconds, I think Josh Allen would have freaking killed himself on the sideline. He's got those Vietnam flashbacks from the Kansas City game. Or there's been a few games actually where it's been like 13 seconds and Buffalo's blowing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you see those things where it's like Josh Allen and there's the Vietnam freaking flashbacks and all that. I'm pretty sure he has freaking PTSD from those games. Buffalo's going to take their final timeout with 1 second left to regroup the defense. If I was them, I'd put like Gabe Davis back at safety.
Yeah, at least a wide receiver.
See, a lot of teams have gone away from that. They don't use wide receivers as safeties anymore on the Hail Marys ever since the Miami Miracle. But that was freaking New England using Gronk, who was injured and all that shit, like
Yeah.
a wide receiver. I mean, I know Gronk's athletic as fuck, but he's also injured all the fucking time and he's fucking huge. Like
That's where you take advantage, like your like physical, athletic wide receiver you have.
Yeah, like the Cowboys used to
Like
do it
people
with
that rip the ball off people's hands.
So they're going to go for a lateral here. It goes back to Eckler, back to Stick. He's going to throw it all the way across the field over to whoever the hell this dude is, the tight end, number 82. This game's over. No, it's not Everett, but that was a forward pass right there. This game's over. Yeah. So the Buffalo Bills makes me feel a little less shitty after that loss to them last week. They are now the second Bills that I hate in life. And they're going to go to 9.
Fucking suck.
Yep. So they're going to go to 9-8 and improve their playoff chances up to 70% now. And since the Bengals lost, that really helped their odds out.
But this makes the Chargers officially out of the playoffs.
Yeah, I think so. I thought they were already out of it, but maybe not. I mean, the AFC is so fucking loaded. Let's see. Eliminated teams are the Patriots, Panthers, Jets, Cardinals, Titans, and Commanders. Hell, and then I don't know if you saw, but that Asian lady, the Chargers fan, she was at the game. They were showing her. Yeah, they were showing her earlier, and it's like, man, this lady has to go. Yep, Chargers are officially eliminated. Fox Sports just tweeted it out 30 seconds ago. And they are now 0-6 in games decided by less than 3 points.
I'm pretty sure 3 of them get the Raiders. Oh, Chargers fans. All 3 of you now. Are you heartbroken yet?
They got to show this lady. Where's she at? But yeah, Chargers are eliminated, and if I had to bet, Buffalo's going to make the playoffs. And that's a team I do not want to face in the playoffs right now. If I'm Kansas City or Baltimore, I don't think I want to face the Bills at all.
But if you're like an AFC team against Kansas City, you should not be scared of them. You shouldn't really. Like, their offense has been pretty fucking bad.
The Chiefs?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's fucking
Like,
Travis
I could
Kelce
see him
in a bag
losing
of...
the Raiders. I could see him losing to the Bengals.
I mean, yeah, it's Travis Kelce in a bag of chips.
Yep.
And, I mean, they were missing Pacheco in that last game. Well, they just beat the shit out of New England, but if they would have had Pacheco against Buffalo, because I think he was out for that game too, I think they would have won. And he's going to be back for this game against Oakland, and I mean, Pacheco's basically another wide receiver.
Like even the like Raiders, like there's a possible chance we could beat the Chiefs, the Colts, and the Broncos. Because I'm not buying the whole Broncos hype and Chiefs. The Colts
I
might
mean,
be tough.
the Broncos just got the shit kicked out of them by Detroit,
Yeah,
and so I think that kind of knocked the bloom off the rose. And
our
let's see,
pass rush's been really good here lately.
but the Broncos defense has been creating turnovers like crazy, and that's going to be tough for you guys with a rookie quarterback, you know.
I
But the
know, like
Broncos are,
that, like the Vikings game, like that fucked us over.
yeah. But the Broncos, they're going to have a get right game this week because they play the Patriots.
Imagine they lose to the Patriots.
It'd be fucking hilarious if they did. They're favored by 7, though, so. Oh, man. I just realized that Eagles-Giants game is on Christmas Day. That'd be the best Christmas present ever if the Eagles lose 4 straight.
That might be a game to watch. Not gonna lie.
I don't get how the Eagles have lost 3 straight. Their offenses look like shit, and yet they're favored by 13.5 over the Giants.
Like that defense actually been opportunistic.
Man, there's some shitty games this week. Like Broncos Patriots is going to be terrible. Cardinals Bears is going to be terrible. Commanders Jets is going to be terrible. Yeah, you got a lot of shitty games this week.
Yeah, probably a good thing we didn't fucking go over the rankings.
I know, that's the thing, because I was listening to the Dumpster Fire podcast, and I remember Urinating Tree saying that there was a bunch of tank bowls this week, and so I was like, fuck, I mean, we may not even do predictions, and plus hell, I've already put out 3 podcasts this week, you know? I mean, hell, we filled an hour and a half without doing predictions.
Like the only games I see that could be interesting is Detroit, Minnesota, Cleveland, Houston, Jacksonville, Tampa, Dallas, and Miami, Vegas, and Kansas City. Surprisingly, New York and Philadelphia, and Baltimore and San Fran.
I know the Ravens are pissed about San Francisco being favored by 6, but it's also like the Ravens are going across the fucking country to play the best team in fucking football.
Yeah, I'm going cross country and like legit defense, and they have a running back as a quarterback.
Hell, I'm scared if I'm Lamar Jackson because Nick Bosa's racist ass is going to be coming after him.
Yeah.
I saw the stat the other day. It was like Nick Bosa has like 46 career sacks, and I think 36 of them are against black quarterbacks. Hell, he's got to be Trump's new.
Lamar Jackson does not have like a crazy year. He's having a good year, but not like crazy.
Yeah, Lamar should not be getting
yards or 17 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. That's not MVP numbers.
Yeah, sorry. I don't get. People are saying he should be MVP over Dak, and it's like, no, the fuck he shouldn't.
What is like rushing stats? Like 741 yards for 5 touchdowns. But he fumbled 11 times.
Yeah, it's like he's not even the best rushing quarterback in the NFL right now. That's Jalen Hurts.
He turned over the ball 13 times because he lost 6 of those fumbles.
Yeah, Lamar Jackson should not be getting fucking MVP votes.
It should be Dak, CMC, or Tyreek, in my opinion.
And yeah, I think either Dak, Brock Purdy, or CMC to me. And then the Detroit Pistons have now lost their 26th straight game in a row. They are coming dangerously close to breaking the all-time record.
What was that, 30?
I think 28.
Oof.
Yeah, 28 set by the Philadelphia 76ers in 2015.
You can't have two good things and good in Detroit. You have a good football
Yeah,
team, but not a good basketball team.
yeah. I floated the idea on, I think the last solo show I did about Oklahoma City trying to trade for Cade Cunningham because, I mean, the dude was fucking crying after they lost their 25th straight game. It's like this dude probably wants out of Detroit so fucking bad, and he played college basketball at Oklahoma State, and the Thunder have a
Maybe a
shitload
perfect
that
matchup then.
yeah, and the Thunder can get rid of fucking Josh Giddey's useless ass and put Cade Cunningham in his spot.
Isn't that the motherfucker that was with that 15-year-old girl?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. Get rid of his fucking clown ass.
yeah. The hell, this is the most NBA I think we've ever talked on the show, other than when we did the finals. But
Yeah,
the head coach,
OKC's doing good, so we're sure
yeah.
about it.
God, and then they play Brooklyn and Boston. Yeah, they're gonna break this record easily. Yeah, because they ain't gonna beat Boston. They might beat Brooklyn, and then Toronto, which Toronto isn't that good either. But
You see those signs that says sell the team?
yeah,
Oklahoma's the fucking Detroit Pistons now, think about it.
yeah, the fucking Pistons suck. And Sam Presti trade for Cade Cunningham, dude. You got all the
Oh
fucking
my
draft
god, he
picks.
looks like a great value Scarface.
Who Cade Cunningham?
No, Tom Gore is the owner of the Detroit Pistons.
Oh, let me look him up. Is he weirder looking than
You see it now?
yeah, yeah. Actually, he kind of looks like Eric Bischoff.
Oh my god, he fucking does.
Yeah, he doesn't look weirder than the Chargers owner. But if you told me he was Eric Bischoff's brother, I'd believe you. But everybody, we're gonna go ahead and call that an episode, because I gotta take a shit again and my back hurts.
Oh my god, he kind of looks like Uncle Rico.
Are you looking at the picture of him throwing right now?
I'm like a side comparison between him and Uncle Rico. It's almost there. Give me a drink in my match.
Shit. But listeners, hope you guys have a Merry Christmas. This episode will probably be out on Christmas Eve. If not, it'll be out Christmas Day. I said live stream Christmas Day, 49ers Ravens. Be there, be square, as our old high school principal used to say. Drew, you got anything you want to say?
No, Merry Christmas to all and Happy Holidays.
All right. Don't have premarital sex.
Damn right, viewers. No premarital sex.
Yeah. Have a great day. See y'all next time.
Peace, love, and hand jobs.